Hello.
Hey, John, it's Jamie and Danny. You're on the radio. Don't cuss, okay?
All right.
All right.
All right.
Hey, I got your message about Jolie's birthday.
Yeah.
Is she with you right now?
No, she's at work.
Okay. So what's the story?
Well, I guess we're getting ready to get married, and she really wanted to come out there and hang out with you in December, and she couldn't make it. But she ain't never been, and hell, I figured we'd get Elvis to marry us or something. Something fun.
Now, here's the thing. I'm afraid this might be a bad idea. Don't you think she wants to like plan her wedding and stuff?
No, she's just about ready to do whatever.
Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What's it?
I got a question for you. Did you see that movie, Cousin Vinny, My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah.
Remember that scene where they said no self-respecting Southerner would use instant grits?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I don't know, man. I don't eat grits.
Wow.
There you go. There's your
There you go.
answer.
I don't eat grits.
All right, so here's the thing, John. Once Jack decided to surprise his wife by decorating a nursery for the upcoming baby, I told him it was a bad idea because women want to plan that crap.
Yeah.
I also think that maybe women want to plan their wedding.
Well, see, we talked about it, and she said that I done told her I was going to take her on a trip, and she said that was fine. But you know, I work for the telephone company down here, and hell, we might be going on strike in April.
Oh.
So
might have to save some money.
yeah. So I figure I can get out of this pretty nice. We just head to Vegas.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And yeah, very sweet and romantic. So
Plus,
what?
plus her mama done told me she ain't gonna pay for nothing anyway.
Oh, her mom then told you she's not going to pay for anything?
Yeah.
Oh, Myrna's not going to pay for
No,
anything.
Myrna's a tightwad.
Yeah, you don't know if Jolie ever told you Myrna don't like me too much. I don't
Myrna,
think.
Jolie's mom hates him.
Now, why doesn't Myrna like you? You seem like a fine young boy to me.
Well, I don't think I'm all that bad, but I don't think what she I don't think I'm what she pictured her daughter to end up with.
Nobody
you're-
really does.
But you're a union man.
Hell, I'm better than the last one she had, I think.
Yeah, Jolie's been divorced. She had remember she was married to the police officer who,
yeah.
she found all these women that had his badge number tattooed on their asses.
See, that's bad.
Yeah, that wasn't good at all.
That'd hurt your feelings.
But John?
John?
What about those, those couple of incidents where maybe you weren't quite honest? What,
He
John?
couldn't figure out how to do this.
John?
Yeah.
What?
I don't know.
Oh. He's not that good,
I'm
is
disappointed.
he? Is he that good?
Yeah.
He works for the phone company.
That's true. If anybody could have a machine that sounds like static, it would be him.
Are you sure?
I think it's really happening.
I don't know. Hold on. Oh, my God.
I feel like I've been ate by a wolf and pooped out over a cliff. That's my favorite Hick saying.
It's weird because, I went to school with her. I sound like this. I saw her again. She sounds like him.
Really?
Oh.
I wonder how many dead animal heads he has on his walls.
Oh, you should ask him.
I will.
Okay.
But I was disappointed in the grit thing.
Yeah.
Hello.
John!
All right, is it a little better?
Yeah.
All
that's
right, much better.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Hey, John, I got a question.
Yeah.
You got any dead animal heads on your walls?
No, sir, I do not.
How do you talk like this, not eat grits and have dead animal heads?
I got the dead animal heads out in the shop, buddy.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, my dreams are almost dashed.
Hey, why don't you tell Danny the story about when you saw, when you were with Jolie's daughter and you saw the horses having sex?
Oh. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Can I say that on the radio?
Well, say having sex or humping or whatever.
Oh.
You can't say the F word.
Oh, is this on the radio right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
All right, so tell Danny what happened.
I don't know, really. I was kind of drunk when I told you.
I love this man.
I don't even remember what you're talking about. If you lead me into it, I can probably help you out.
You and
How
Jolie's
familiar is this, Jack?
You and Jolie's daughter walked outside, and the two horses were doing it, and and you didn't know what to do. Like you tried to turn her away and stuff. Remember?
Oh, no, that's when the donkey was out in the pen. It was taking a leak.
Oh, the donkey was taking a leak.
Close enough.
Yeah, and, well, he had his old thing hanging out there. And
His penis.
And they're so big.
well, it ain't little. And Caitlin was walking out there. I just had to grab her and turn her and walk her the other way because she was walking towards it. And I had a feeling going to ask some questions. And I get kind of nervous in situations like that, so I just avoided it altogether. Now,
isn't it true that you don't really like Caitlin to play with black children?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I can't. And do you know that I called Jolie a racist and said that she's not the same person that I grew up with?
Well, no, the black kids that moved in down the street, their daddy supposedly, were drug and that ain't no stereotypical shit stuff.
Oh, God, you can't
Sorry.
say that. I'm telling you, she told me that they were upset that Caitlin was playing with the black kids. And I said, oh, my God. I did the, hey, my best buddy is Robert Lyles,
sure.
and he's a black man.
But hopefully there's some other reason.
Well, I don't care if she plays with them. I just don't want them in the house.
Oh, my God.
I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it.
I didn't know there still were people like this.
I know. All right, I'll call you later and find out when her birthday is, okay?
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.
You realize you can't go to her birthday.
Oh, my God. I flipped out on No, you don't understand. I flipped out on her. I'm like, what are you talking about? They can't be in your house. They are like your child. What if your child isn't allowed in their house?
Well, I'll tell you right now, her child is not allowed in my house.
She goes, well, she's not allowed in their house. I won't let her go in their house, and John won't either. I'm like, here's me, because, I go on that, soapbox. I'm like, I am marching your ass down to our radio station, and you will meet Robert Lyles, who is a dear friend of mine, and I want you to look in his eyes and tell him that you won't let your daughter play with black children. And she's like, you don't understand. These little girls, they do these hip-hop moves, and they're all scantily clad, and they do all this gyrating.
You drive all the way here to introduce her to a black man?
Because I was so mad because I love Robert and I think it's offensive. And
Me too. But who has to drive all the way to work?
No, because he's such a great friend. I want her to look him in, my dear friend. I want both of my dear friends to look each other in the eye, and I want her to say, hey, guess what?
I don't know that she can be your dear friend anymore.
She is a dear friend. She's just an idiot.
Boy,
there are a lot of stupid people. Hey, guess what? When I was dating the Jew, do you know that there's a golf course in this town that will not let him play on it? And not just because he's an asshole, but because he's a Jew?
I've heard that.
It's true.
In this town,
and that's what
towns.
I said to him. I go, I can't believe that still happens. He's like, yeah, it still happens.
I find that I've heard it. I've seen it on the news and stuff, but I can't. How in this town can you get away?
That's what I said. That's absolutely. I said, are you sure? Let's go. And you know me. Let's go over there and tell them you're a Jew and you want to play golf. He's like, they won't let you play. I don't think you get it. I'm like, that doesn't exist anymore. And he goes, well, you're an idiot then, because it does.
You know what? I would like to go there and claim Jewish heritage and see if they stop me from playing.
They will.
Although the thing that would stop me from playing is I can't play. But aside from that, and I'm not Jewish, but I'm still mad and I want to go over there and kick some serious ass.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Actually, ignore that phone number. Our phone numbers are 1-800-STAR-987 for today. That's 1-800.
He invited me to their house for a cup of coffee. Coffee now! Identification.
Star 98.7.
And now, ladies and germs, what you've been waiting for. Just off a 2-week stint at Helen's Trailer Park and Bar. Coming to you from Southern Illinois, where the Hoodolls rape the chickens and no one cares. That's right, he kids because he loves. It's Bob White.
Yay. Yay.
You're going to get that timing down on these
Good morning.
Hi,
Morning.
Dad. How are ya?
Good morning, all you fine people. I am just enjoying life. It's a great day.
That
Good,
is
good.
good. You know, I just heard that Home Depot actually has said that it's going to hire people over the age of 55.
Nice.
Yes, I know.
Because
That's right.
they're more reliable and they still remember how to fix stuff, whereas the new generation doesn't know how to fix anything.
That's a really good call.
Yeah.
It is, and we wear baggy clothes to work so we can steal more and you can't tell it.
Right.
I don't think they said that part.
Yeah, aside from that, you're
they're
not
in for a surprise.
Yeah, and plus, I don't know if you can really drive the Hummer and have a job at Home Depot.
Sure you can.
Wait. Let me
Yes?
tell you about the Hummer, because, I live out here where the hoot owls rape the chickens.
And nobody cares.
Right. Well, we've been having some decent winter weather for the last week or so, ice glazed and snow on top. But I got this H2 at Humvee, and let me tell you, that is a going dude. Come up, see, the hills are here, Danny, are pretty steep. Well, in fact, you can't even keep a shadow on them. But that's steep. And as you come over the tops of the hill, they're all ice glazed, and there's not much snow on the top of the hill. But as soon as you break the ridge, it'll drop into 3-4 feet of snow.
Whoa.
Hey, and that Humvee I call it mule drive. Each tire is just like an independent mule out there.
Oh, that's
It'll
sweet.
suck you right through there, and the cookie ladies love it because I'm the guy to the rescue.
Yeah, baby. A damsel in distress syndrome.
Except for, Dad, I understand that you're having some problems with the cookie ladies.
Oh, well, well, I always do.
I brought Stench. He can help you with cookie
You got
ladies.
Stench there?
Yeah.
I know cookies, Bob.
Stench, save me.
What's happening?
Hey, dude, I got this new cookie lady. She's only about 5'2", 50 years old.
Wow.
Pretty hot-looking little chick. But tell me, there's some things been happening. Maybe you can tell me if I've got a problem. Number one is she says the stains on her bed linen are ketchup.
Oh,
Bob!
That's bad.
I know. Okay.
Number two.
Number
Bob.
I
two.
hope there's no number 2.
Three. I got that, Dan.
Thank you.
Three of our regional overnights, well, local, there aren't a lot of them, of these little quickie motels.
Yep.
Since I've been dating her, 3 of them have closed.
All right. You saved your ass on that one, Bob.
Well, I know. And one thing that's embarrassing, Stench, how can I break her of this habit? We'll be out eating, and some women have this phobia about nose hair.
Yeah.
Well, Stench, I'll be there, and she'll reach across the table and yank one of them right out of my nose, right in the restaurant.
Oh, it's nasty.
You ought to have that happen when you got a mouthful of soup. I'll tell you.
Dad, maybe you better clip them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's an idea.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
It's an idea whose time has come.
And what kind of woman reaches over and grabs nose hair
The
during
same
dinner?
kind
Well, I
that uses
don't know,
condiments in bed.
There for a while, every morning, Danny, I was waking up with a terrible nagging headache. But I didn't wake her up this morning, so. But at any rate,
Yeah.
well, darn, Stench, you're not being any help to me at all.
Well, I
So
first
far,
of all, I think she's a cookie hoe. That might not be a cookie lady. You got, Bob.
She's a chocolate chippy.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
That isn't it wonderful the way God turns out the lights at night and people get all this prejudice stuff in their head. When you go to bed at night, everybody's the same color.
Well, because I was telling him off the air about how idiotic John was.
Right. Good.
And that's a good point, Dad.
At night, when it's time for being romantic with the person you love and you're feeling with your heart, you're all the same color.
Well,
That's
I'll
real
be
nice.
damn if he's- Hey, by the way, did you see the Super Bowl? What did you think of that?
Oh, my Lord. I thought I was looking at a group of glazed over-eyed, skinny-legged people that danced like rubber chickens and weren't smart enough to tell the difference between plastic vomit and the real thing.
Wow. I don't think you liked the halftime show.
No, I didn't. And who in the world wants to look at a boob that then when it lactates, it's going to give plastic? You know that?
I do.
I do.
They do.
Well, you guys will outgrow it. Give yourself a little
Especially when it's
chance.
attached to Janet.
Yeah.
Janet's
Well,
pretty.
okay.
No, I
and
mean Janet Reno.
Oh, my kind of woman.
Oh.
See, me and Bob all about Janet Reno.
All right, Dad, we gotta go.
Well, okay.
I know that. I know.
Horoscope.
I know. Yeah, Dad, he got a new job. He wanted to tell you about his new
Yes,
job.
I'm writing literature for Helen's Bar.
Yeah.
What are you writing?
The horoscopes.
I'm a Leo.
Are you really?
Yep.
Well, this is okay. This is for the Aquarius right now, okay?
Okay, perfect.
One is that a rubber chicken is not fine art in your house. You should enjoy Masturbation, because it's a cheap, safe date and convenient.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And learn to spell the word loser.
Yeah.
Because you will be one, and all your friends think you're a jerk, and that's it. That goes for those.
Wow, that's your horoscope that you put up now.
They're paying me for this.
It is. It is accurate.
Yeah.
Jack is an Aquarius, and he said that you pegged him dead on.
Did I really?
Yeah.
That's awesome,
yeah.
Bob.
Well, okay.
Remember, you're a loser. Yeah, Jack is a loser.
Is he? And he's learned to masturbate.
Yeah.
Learn, he's perfected it.
He masturbates because it's a convenient, safe date.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, what else can I tell you, buddy?
Wow,
that's
Dad, that
it.
was great.
Oh, I know, Jack. I wonder why. Have you ever noticed why do all the feminists have hairy legs?
Oh, no,
Remember.
why?
Why?
I don't know. I was asking.
Thank you, Bob.
Hey, Dad, don't forget Jack's mom's a lesbian.
I know, and I told him the story about
Yes,
two
Dad.
lesbians when they compare
Yes,
their
Dad.
past lovers. They talk about she was built like a donut.
Yes, Dad.
Yep.
All right, love you, Dad.
like
We
a
gotta
donut.
go.
See you, Bob.
Okay, I do too. I've got things to do today.
Oh, I
Busy man.
I know. All right, Dad. Love you bunches. Talk to you later.
Oh, I'm just a hunk of burning love.
Oh, yeah. Dad sent all the candy for Valentine's Day.
All right.
Thank you.
Bob.
All right.
Yeah.
Suck
Bye,
it up.
Dad. Love you. Bye.
He's a hunk of burning love. You know they make pills for that.
Oh.
That's your dad.
That's your dad.
That's your dad.
John and Julie are friends.
Yeah.
I got the whole
Between
kit and caboodle.
the racist friends and the sex-crazed dad.
I got myself
You
all.
guys, what a party.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
We should run some sort of contest where winners get to come to some big area with us, and you have to guess like who's the racist, who's the sex freak,
Wow.
who's the illegal.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, you guys can call, but they have to write it down.
it's because we don't have the Jamie and Danny lines still aren't working yet through Pac Bell, and they'll be back on Monday allegedly.
Okay.
And also, then they're doing live remotes this week from the Grammys. I don't know, but that might have something to do with it. They're having to switch things around. So
Well,
we have a
Chuck
problem.
is working his mojo again. Our
Right.
friend. Hi, Monica.
She's on with Chuck.
Oh, what are you doing, Monica? We're rebooting
the system.
That's right, everybody. Anyway, here's the deal. A couple of things on the show that you must make note of. First of all, Erik Estrada is
Yeah,
going to be in the
I
hizzy.
love Erik
You know,
Estrada.
Chips, Poncho, John.
Just
I call him
Ponch.
Poncho. We're close.
Yeah.
It's actually short for Poncherelli, which was his last name.
Monica's going to marry a Poncho.
Yes, she is.
And by the way, I got part of my invitation or a save the. When did people start doing this save this date little memo?
I don't know. I didn't get one.
You will. Your wife probably got it.
It's a fun
Because I got one of those save this date things. I've never seen those until this year.
Oh, I've got it before.
Yeah. Yeah, I got one with Jen too. But I mean, these are my first save this dates with. But what I thought was interesting about this one, it's written in Spanish first, racist, and then English.
Right.
And now she's gonna do her entire wedding in Spanish.
I think that's great.
All the vows, everything. She's an English speaking mofo.
Yeah, but it's the language of her ancestors,
Who's
her
this
mother and her
wedding
father.
for, her or them?
Exactly. It's well
We're your
for,
friends.
And yeah, it is, isn't it? It's so funny.
Again, that's what it's all about. Everybody else.
Cause she,
Oh, see?
And us white people aren't her friends.
yeah, because we won't even be able to understand. I mean,
How many of the vows did you understand in English? It's like, what? You forsake who?
Please, I said it my own self. What? For rich or poor? I don't think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Back that crap up.
For rico or pobre. I think that's right.
Anyway, so but something's been going on with Monica, and we're all kind of disturbed. She's been noticing very hot men, hot
That's
guys.
because, she's getting her days are numbered.
I lost the card of that. There's a construction guy that was here, and either I'm in love, or thank you.
With a construction guy?
No, with my construction guy.
Oh.
I'm either in love, or because I'm dating somebody younger, I have a weird skewed perception of people. Let me explain.
Please.
So the other day, my girlfriend said, "Oh my God, look at that hot guy," and I actually said, "Wow, he's way too old for me." And she said, "Darling," or however she speaks.
Right.
But hell, he's as old as the goddamn guy that he used to date. And I said, "He is?" I didn't even know. Like I
God.
didn't even know that they was the same age. I said, oh my God. So then there's this other construction guy that came into the building, and all the girls like, oh my God, you see that guy? He's so hot. He's so hot. I didn't even see him.
Really?
I mean,
Then you're in love.
I didn't notice it. Like, I thought he was an older guy with kids. The guy with electric blue eyes.
Then Monica said, no, they were piercing blue eyes.
Piercing blue eyes.
Very nice.
I
Now,
said he looked like a husky.
I think my wife still admits to seeing cute guys, but then averts her eyes. Like, if she sees a guy and she's, or maybe he's making eye contact with her, she looks away.
Well, it's weird because I now get why
Unless it's Johnny Resnick.
midlife crisis men,
Yeah.
you know, when they date younger women or whatever, and for the first time in a long time, and then their perception is that that's all, you know, that all other women are old. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sure.
Because I've been dating somebody 27, so now anybody like in their 40s, like I used to date, kind of seems old to me.
Yeah, it depends
That's
on.
weird.
It depends. Well, no, it depends on what you're getting used to. Because I've been watching a lot of sports and stuff lately. There is a lot of 40-year-old players still
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's
that are in
just,
top game.
it's just weird.
You know, Evander Holyfield's last fight, who was he? 37, 38? That's one of the most, perfectly conditioned human
I think
beings
he was
ever.
39.
Really?
I don't know.
Lennox retired yesterday.
Yeah, I did.
But is this what happens with women that are engaged too? Is that all of a sudden they start looking at all the other prospects? Because Monica never had, the old googly eyes.
No. She's been a one-man woman.
A one-trick pony.
And not that good of a trick. Kind of a missionary kind of trick.
And now we know that she found the Coke guys attractive. Remember, she went nuts over them. And now this guy, what was his name?
But she said it like a guy. His name's Lonnie.
Lonnie, yeah.
Lonnie.
She said it like a guy.
Yeah, say
like
it.
when a hot girl walks in
She
the room
did.
and then she leaves and we're all like, oh my God,
I
she
was
was
like, so
hot. Look at
her.
the blah, blah, blahs on her. Monica did that about this guy and about the Coke guy.
She said, look at the blah, blah, blahs on him?
Yeah.
Wow.
She said, oh my God, piercing blue eyes.
He's hot.
She
Was
went-
that the Coke guy?
No, that was the
Both.
Lonnie.
Both.
Lonnie-
She really liked Lonnie, though,
Lonnie
the building
had
guy.
piercing blue
Building
eyes.
guy.
Yeah, I was
Huh.
trying to find his phone number, but I can't
You
find
had
it.
it.
I know. You know what? It was paper clipped.
Are we going to let Lonnie know the love of Monica?
Well, not only, but Nicole,
Yeah.
she flipped out. She's like, hey, that hot guy that came into the studio with the Diet Coke, is that Builder Bob? And I said, what hot guy?
Wow. Something's happening to the Jamester.
She's like that really hot guy with the electric blue eyes. And I said, oh, I think he's married or something. I don't know, but that's not Builder Bob.
Wow. Something's happened to the Jamester, boys and
Something
girls.
sad. I don't know what the hell that's all
Loser.
about. Shut up.
Puritan.
Anyway, our phones are now working. It's been rebooted.
Really?
1-800
Allegedly.
Star 987.
1-800-STAR-987.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to talk about this. You know, Jolie's going to look back and have
Way to
regrets.
go.
Have regrets after she breaks up with this guy, which I know inevitably will happen
course.
because he's a racist pig and she's following in his evil ways. But it's interesting to me because I was telling Danny this yesterday. That chicks do the dumbest things after we break up with guys. Like the relationship is over, right? And Stench and Jack were with Lara Scott, who's hot.
Even hotter, half naked, we found out.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
Oh.
They were doing a thing for Hustler Hollywood.
It's coming. It's on the website, I believe, today. It's star987.com.
Is it?
Pictures of Jack and I in man lingerie and Lara in skimpy outfits. It's lovely.
But after she broke up with this guy that she really loved, she got a huge dagger with a huge heart with a dagger slashed right through it.
She got a big bad biker tattoo. Is
down
what she
the
got.
side of her leg.
It's probably 12 inches long. It's the whole side of her leg.
I'd say.
Which one of the guys, and I'm not going to say which one, said it kind of ruins her.
Wow,
Let's
she's
just say
damaged.
it wasn't this guy.
Who could have?
But I have an idea.
Yeah.
One of the guys in this room kind of got her drunk and lured her out to get it. No.
Yeah. You got the fag martini.
May I just say, while Lara, the hot chick, was getting the badass Hells Angels tattoo, one of the guys in this room was getting the fag ass martini glass
You got
tattoo.
a martini glass with 2 olives.
All my tattoos are gay. I make the commitment of getting a tattoo. They're all like tiny little things.
But it is amazing, like, what women do after the relationship. And I was thinking, like, what if I'd done it so ridiculous after a relationship where it just doesn't matter? And the thing is, I have thrown away perfectly great things because FP got him for me. Like he got me a really nice 35 millimeter camera,
Right.
And I just smashed it with a hammer.
Yeah.
It's a nice camera, and nobody cares. Like why? I mean, it's ridiculous what women. I don't know if guys do this too, but after a relationship, when it's all over, she gets a big old dagger down the side of her leg. It's over. She doesn't even want to go back to him. It's over with me. Don't have any interest in going back. But I smashed a nice 35 millimeter Nikon. Why?
Because if let's say right now, Builder Bob were to whip out a badass 35 millimeter camera, and somehow you were to find out it was given him by an ex-girlfriend, you'd freak out because you're a crazy girl, and girls go nuts. Whereas a guy, if you were to pull it out and say, "Yeah, Fancy Pants gave me this," he'd be like, "Cool, take my picture of my wang."
Yeah, but here's the difference: is I have ridden his Cannondale, which the ex-girlfriend, the religious freak, got for him.
Right.
It didn't stay in your head though the whole time.
Yeah,
I kept thinking, wow, her smelly juice has probably been on his seat. No, I didn't say that.
See, I would never, ever, ever. I'm with Jamie on this, and I'm not a real guy on this issue. If I say I had a new girlfriend, I had a girlfriend who was all lovey-dovey, and she had a camera, and she had taken pictures with her boyfriend in some romantic spot with that camera would have to go.
But see, Builder Bob's never going to throw away the Cannondale, and I never asked him to throw away the Cannondale.
I'd burn the Cannondale.
It'll be an issue, trust
burn
me.
Burn the Cannondale. Don't go to the racist wedding.
No, but here's the deal. But yet if Fancy Pants, well, he'd never spend this much money, but if Fancy Pants say he got me a Huffy.
Yeah. Right?
Because that's more accurate, really.
I think he's given a couple of Huffies. Marked down.
Yeah. Traded out for some braces.
Okay, I did the joke. You guys don't have to attack. Because when you attack him, you attack me.
No, we don't.
We like Bob.
We love Builder Bob. But I wouldn't. Yes, I would. I would
Yes, you
smash the
would.
Huffy, wouldn't I?
Yes.
That is stupid.
Yeah. Oh, the stupid stuff we do.
I'm like, after a relationship, it's over. It doesn't matter. All right. Anyway, our phone lines are open. 1-800. No.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Oh, 1-800.
Okay.
1-800-STAR.
I'm so confused.
1-800-STAR-987. If you want to get a hold of us, 1-800-STAR-987.
Thank you, Danny.
No problem.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Hey, coming up in not too distant future, I believe Mr. Erik Estrada right here on this very show, who's locked in that house with that bitch.
Jamie and Danny in the morning.
Identification.
Star 98.7.
All right, coming up, Erik Estrada. Also, we have a sex surrogate. She will be in the hizzy a little later this morning.
Look at us go.
In the meantime, we're playing the game Sweep of the Nation called Hey, That Was Stupid.
All right.
Lara Scott got a big old heart down the side of her leg with a dagger through it after she broke up. I tore apart a perfectly great camera, 35 millimeter Nikon.
Right on.
For no apparent reason, just because I wanted to get rid of it, I guess. I don't know. And then Stench asked me in the hallway, well, what did you do with all your wedding presents? I said, that is different because random people bought those, so I kept them.
But still, it's in the memory of the relationship.
I know. It's weird. Girls have rules.
All right, this is a stupid and permanent mistake. Well, I guess not permanent thanks to Stench, but I broke up with this girl who I totally loved. And I was sure it was just a thing, that she would come back to me and it would be fine and I would prove to her I'd be different and blah, 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 blah. So I went and I got her name tattooed in large letters on my shoulder.
Yeah.
And the bitch did not come back.
Oh, winner.
Yeah.
All right.
So
hey,
it's not as ugly of a tattoo. Here it is. It's not as ugly of a tattoo as Lara's. It's just a heart with musical notes and then her name above it.
Isn't that weird what you do?
And it was supposed to imply her name was Debbie. It said Debbie, and the heart with the musical notes was supposed to imply you make my heart sing.
Oh,
so not only she did not come back, it's just gay.
Put a big Swiss cheese
I did.
under it.
Look.
No, I don't want to see it. I said Swiss cheese under it.
You know what? It's hard to get tattoo artists to do wacky stuff. They think they're real artists.
Yeah. I know one. I don't really. I don't know any.
I do, and he hammered a spike up his nose for our entertainment.
Jack, did we do first calls of the day thing yet? Oh, no. Wow, you don't act like you're enthused about it either. It's kind of pissing me off.
No, not yet. Here we go.
All right.
Here
we go.
The first call of the day with Jamie and Danny.
Don't stop the beat. You can't control my feet. People in the street. Come on, everybody, and move your feet. Don't stop the beat. Can't stop the beat. I won't stop the beat. Go.
studio.
Boys are waiting. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge. Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. And they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge.
By the way, just so you know, I'm going to be Kathy freaking Lee right now. When I stalled out on my snowboard, you know how you hit a flat spot and you don't want to take your feet out, you know, you just want to get to the next ridge. Builder Bob would say, milkshake over there, milkshake, milkshake. And you get going, milkshake like this. See, I'm all the way over here to you, Danny.
Why is that, Kathy Lee?
Because it was sweet and just made me remember
That's
it.
cute. Those things are fun.
Oh, God. Hey, we have all these calls, and look what happened to the screen.
Well, I think here's what's happening. The names way to the left in giant letters indicate the people that are to the right in tiny letters.
I can do that. I see what you're saying, but the problem is what they were calling about is gone, too.
Right. We're just going to have to take a chance.
Right. Diane?
Huh?
Yeah, all right.
Hi.
Hi.
You're the first call of the day.
Hey.
Hey. Well, it's I love the subject of prejudice, and
good for you.
Yeah, and I wanted to let you know that I am completely shocked that in this day and age, someone can't play golf at a specific place.
It's true.
And I could one up that. There is a country club like in Santa Monica or Malibu area that does not allow Jewish members, and I don't know how they get away with it.
I just said that. I said when I knew a Jew. When I dated one, he told me that. He's like, see that golf course? I'm like, oh, it's pretty. He's like, yep, can't play there. I'm like, yes, you can.
That seems amazing to me.
Yeah. And the owner of my company is a member of this particular country club and had our Christmas party there. And
are you Jewish?
I am.
You're like, hey.
I feel really bad. I mean, everybody, obviously, they're not going to check your ID or your, whatever.
Yeah, but if it says Berg or something like that.
Right. Yeah, it's actually.
Diane's out the door.
Sorry, circumcised, you can't come in, whatever. But, yeah.
That's really weird. The owner would
have. So, did you go?
Well, you know what, Danny, I feel really guilty, but I did. And now I feel like, you know what, I completely should not have done that. I should have stuck with my...
Well, you know what, though? Here's the thing, Diane. First of all, I think you should have gone, but I think you also, I bet, here's my guess, the owner didn't even think about it.
Well, you know what? He knew. He's just that way. And that's what kind of like...
Well, you work for him, which is worse. You went to the Christmas party or you work for that type of person?
You work for an anti-Semite.
Yeah, kind of. Well, no.
The fighting Semites.
He's not... He's just one of those people that have to be a joiner and do be in the best clubs and
well, then you should be a quitter.
Yeah, and in my opinion, that the best clubs are not the clubs that exclude anybody on base of religion.
I completely agree. And then, Jamie, you were talking about your friend from the Midwest and how she was saying, "Oh no, I'm not
a racist."
Way, you know? I have a friend exactly the same way from the Midwest who she was just like, "Oh no, we like y'all. You guys have all the money, and you guys, you're the smartest ones. You own all the companies."
Wow.
She doesn't get it, and I think it's complete naivety. I just think that they don't understand. Hey, that's not true.
No, but you guys are the words. You guys are the people that use naivety.
Oh, is it naivety?
Naivete.
Naivete.
Just naive would be good.
Or naive.
Ginate rocked.
One of my favorites.
All right, Diane, you rich bitch that owns all the companies. You have a great day.
All right.
All right, but hold on. You're the first call of the day. Hold on.
You want a membership to a restricted club.
Can you believe that?
No, I find it hard
backyard.
I find it hard to believe that it can be enforced. Obviously, there's anti-Semitism and racism everywhere, but I find it difficult to believe it can be enforced.
It is. Why do you think Tiger? I mean, Tiger Woods has gone through it because everybody's giving him crap. He wasn't going to play, or he was going to play in a club where they don't allow black people.
Right.
Remember that whole stink? It happens.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877.
Bacon. Get up. Time to get that ass out of bed. If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. Identification.
Star 98.7.
Well, as promised. Oh, thank you. As long as you're down there. Oh, all right.
Estrada.
Oh my God!
You started it, Jamie. You said as long as you're down there to Estrada.
Wow, he called me on it, didn't he?
I did. He called you bluff, baby.
Wow.
You can't talk to Puerto Rican like that.
Jack, he just bit my cellulite. He just had cheese this morning.
I gotta say good morning to my wife, honey.
Oh, hi,
honey. She
honey.
bit me first.
Yeah, right. She was begging for it.
Yeah, she wanted it.
How is the wife?
The wife is great.
Good,
Yeah.
good, good.
You know, wait a minute.
So you're Puerto Rican?
Yes, baby.
Oh, because
I thought you were Mexican.
No, I'm Puerto Rican, born and raised
Puerto
in
Rican.
Harlem Hospital, raised in Spanish Harlem, and here I am.
Yeah, there you are,
Here
my
I-
guy.
Listen, we
Come
got
back to Puerto Rico. I heard it.
Oh, Puerto Rico's great. We got to talk about. Well, you have a place out in the Caribbean, or you had?
Yeah, no, I still
A
got it.
hotel.
Yeah.
So you.
Jack lives in Burbank.
Hey, he's Mexican.
Where you from, Burbank? Oh, you're Mexican.
Wait a minute. We got to talk about this pizza joint. You keep saying pizza joint. It's not a joint, man. This is some of the finest Chicago-style Italian culinary experience anybody could have in the valley.
It's a taste sensation.
This Darren over there.
Darren, who runs and the chef, yeah.
He's a
runs the
homo.
place and he cooks. He's awesome. I've eaten there. I ate there last night.
Did you eat there last night?
I ate Monday night. I ate 2 nights last week. And
Wow, you're like my best customer.
Well, I'm there all the time.
You should come in tonight. I'm
It's
waiting
good.
tables tonight. I'm waiting tables. And I'm the delivery guy tonight. Call and ask me
I'll clean
something.
the urinals. No, but the food is fabulous. It's called Fiorini's. It's 11946 Ventura Boulevard in Studio City. You owe
Guess
it to
who's
yourself.
an investor?
No, I'm not.
No, he's a customer.
No, I'm a customer.
All right, well, thank you,
They
Eric.
won't let me buy into it because it's going to go through the roof. And
It
I got to
is.
tell you something. It's the only restaurant that the sauce doesn't come back on you. You know, the tomato
What the
sauce.
hell are you saying?
Listen, most tomato sauces come
People
back
at the
on you.
WB are very happy right now.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, they got to be happy because they got me working like a stepchild.
Really?
Is that true? Now, they have you, as a matter of fact, you were double booked. You were supposed to be on this show. Like your publicist booked you on this show and their publicist booked you on another.
Oh,
Do they have
yeah.
you everywhere?
I am everywhere. I mean, I've done just about everything. And then you guys remember, because I do speak Spanish now.
Now?
I got to do both.
And you know.
Oh, right. So you're all over the
Oh.
Spanish stations as
from
well.
here, I run over to Univision, and then I run over to Telemundo.
Telemundo.
Then, you know, I'm like all over the place.
I had a
See, that's what sucks about knowing 2 languages. There
Right.
you go.
I had a question about that, actually. One is, I've heard the Telemundo. Is that what you were on when you were doing the soap
no, it was
opera?
on Univision.
Univision.
Yeah. Channel
One
34.
is that they paid you an absolute fortune and made you ridiculously wealthy for the second time. And 2, I heard that you had to take Spanish lessons. Is that true?
Yeah, I had to go to Berlitz because
you
I grew up in,
suck.
like I said, I grew up in New York City, and at the age of 5, I was in the streets working with my grandfather selling snow cones.
Right.
I've always dealt in English.
I like
So
the rainbow kind.
I lost.
Me too.
Yeah, I got some rainbow for you, man. So
Right? I'm with you.
got satellite. Yeah. So I lost the Spanish, and most kids from that have speak a second language at home, raised in America, will lose their native grandparents' language because they got to deal in English.
Right.
As kids. So, but at the age of 44, 10 years ago, I was asked to do a soap opera in Mexico City, and I said to the producers, "Hey, guy, I'm here in Mexico shooting a movie, and they're dubbing me in Spanish because I don't speak Spanish." And he says, no, we make the show like you were born in Mexico, but raised in San Diego, and then came back
Right.
to Mexico. To
Plus, they make one of those disgruntled cops like Dirty Harry who only says like 9 words per movie.
Oh,
you know?
right.
No. But
See,
well, that wasn't the case.
no.
Grande penne.
That wasn't the case. I had to drive an 18-wheeler. I was married and fell in love with a
That's good. Thank
hitchhiker,
you,
and that was
Jack.
the story based on the
Yeah.
story.
There
And
we're there.
it ended up that I had to go to Berlitz.
Wow. Did it work?
Yeah, it worked great because I did eight hours a day, one-on-one, and then I went to Mexico City a month earlier because you had to learn how to work with the thing with.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna challenge you to a little
Spanish off?
Yeah, a little Spanish off.
Yeah, a little lengua.
Yeah. You know what's funny is Eric brought it up. I'm running an Italian restaurant, right? So the first thing I need to do, learn Spanish.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know those guys are talking about me.
All right, it's Erik Estrada. It's the Surreal Life, by the way, and it's Sunday 8 Central on WB. When we come back, Monica will give Eric a little.
And if you have questions for Erik Estrada about the Surreal Life, about all the stuff he's been doing, feel free to give us a call, and you can ask Erik Estrada anything you want. 1-800-STAR-987 is our number.
Okay, when we come back, Jack.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Shameless plugging.
No, I actually don't. It is 742 Star 98.7. I'll tell you that Yeah Baby is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday at the Anaheim Convention Center. Feel free to come on out. It's a giant expo. We'll be broadcasting both days. And Jamie and I will be judging the Beautiful Baby contest. Now, here's Chris Hughes.
From the Lexus Dealers Traffic Center.
Jamie and Danny in the morning.
Identification.
Star 98.7.
Oh, funny. We were just talking about this. Erik Estrada, by the way, is in the hizzy, and we were talking about Surreal Life, by the
Star
way.
of Surreal Life, right? It's Sundays at 9 o'clock, 8 Central on the WB.
WB. Now, we were just talking about this because, Erik was kind of like the, Ricky Martin of cops, really.
Yeah, after they kicked him out of Menudo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the Ricky
I was
Martin.
Ricky of the highway.
Yeah.
Do you ever talk to that blonde guy, the other motorcycle rider?
My ex-partner,
Yeah, what was his name?
played John Baker, Larry Wilcox.
Larry Wilcox, right.
See? Nobody
I haven't
remembers his
spoken to
name?
Larry in a while, but he lives out in Bell Canyon, has a ton of horses. His lovely Marlene, his lovely wife. He's got a set of twins.
Now, he does something else, though. He's successful in another area, right?
He's in computer world, and he's quite good at it, and he's over in Woodland Hills.
That had to piss him off because, as we were talking about off the air,
I was
he's
saying
blonde
the
and
plan
blue-eyed.
was, as I understood it from MGM Television, that the blonde, blue-eyed guy would be the sex symbol, and he'd have this really kind of nice Mexican sidekick. That was their plan. Who turned out to be Puerto Rican. But then all of a sudden, Erik puts out those pearly whites, and it's, the Erik Estrada show with that other guy.
I know.
No offense to the other guy. He's a nice guy. He's
Well,
always
right,
been
but
nice
who
to
remembers his name? No one.
Not me.
His name is Larry Wilcox. He's a really nice guy.
I'm
So
sure
was he mad?
is. We're not saying that he's not. I'm just saying
no,
you
he's happy
caught
in his-
on.
No, was he mad that you didn't steal? You didn't do it.
You were the Suzanne Summers.
The
of the
public
show.
picked you. But was he upset by that?
My boobs are bigger.
Did that bother him?
Yes.
I don't.
Hello?
We never discussed it.
That's a
yes.
Yes.
I told you before he came in, Eric's one of the nicest people in the world. He's not going to say that. That
Yeah,
sucker,
I totally pissed him off. I was the hot guy, got all
I was
the
the hot
babes,
guy.
I
He
was
became that
banging
white
them.
dude.
All right.
Did you ever bang a chick on the?
It was called Erik and the White Dude in season 3.
Did you ever bang a chick on the motorcycle?
It's hard to do at 65 miles an hour.
I mean, just sitting there
darling.
with your kickstand down.
No, I couldn't do that. I respect the uniform.
That's a good one.
Nice answer. All right, before we get to why you should have kicked Vanilla Ice's ass, you had a terrible. Yes, you. You had a terrible bike wreck that you thought was going to paralyze you, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I punctured both lungs, cracked 8 ribs, cracked my sternum, broke my jaw, broke this puppy.
I didn't know you guys really rode.
This was in 1980.
Yeah.
It's 1980. Yeah.
Wow.
It was nasty. I was in intensive care for quite a long time.
Motorcycle rider, I guess.
Can't speak Spanish, can't ride a motorcycle, and he keeps. What is the odds he's going to get a job riding a motorcycle in Spanish? The two things Erik Estrada can't do.
My
It was an English bike. It was a Japanese bike. If it was a Spanish bike,
you'd have been in.
I could have done it.
All right, so talk to us about the Surreal Life. What's it like?
Well, I got to tell you something.
Oh my God!
It is a frightening experience. It's a frightening experience at first, and it is while you're in there because the producer. First of all, you make your deal to get in the house,
right?
All right, and they wine and dine you for a while to get you to come in,
right?
And they meet your terms and you accept it, but you don't know
Money.
who's going to be in.
It was a
the
lot
house.
of money this time.
Oh yeah,
it was 3 times what they offered me to do it in the first one.
Big bucks this time for everybody. I know that I got paid very well, comfortably, and I went in the house and I didn't know who was going to be in the house.
Oh.
And you don't know who else is going to be in the house when you accept the gig. You don't find out until the day that you're moving in.
Oh, and that Tammy Faye is quite the looker.
See,
isn't
I'd
she?
be nervous as hell with
Yummy.
that they'd get like some of my worst enemies.
I know everybody's
Well,
nice,
yeah,
Erik.
I was apprehensive because I didn't want to get in there with, with somebody that I didn't get along
Right.
with for years.
But
Well, yeah, but that Vanilla Ice is kind of a whack job.
Well, Vanilla Ice is
Something's right.
I
Anger
nicknamed
management.
him Johnny Rocket. That's
Something's
his nickname
wrong
on the show.
with him.
Well, he's got
Issues.
He's
Underlying.
issues. He's very angry.
Well, we've got a little tape of him
But
being angry. Listen to
he's
this.
contradictory.
Listen to this, Erik.
It's just the cheese factor. Danny Bonaducci was supposed to do the show. Now, would you do the show if you knew he was doing it? And then
no,
why not?
I'd actually like to whip his fat punk ass mouth. He's a talk about me.
Now, why didn't you beat him right then? That's your little
He's a
buddy
nice
he's talking
guy.
about.
Well, I wanted to find out what he meant. I didn't know why he was on the
Lashing
rag for you.
out.
Because he can't
Lashing
fight.
out
That's
to you.
how.
And then I found out today, walking in here, that that you guys did that fight thing.
And he got his ass beat by Todd Bridges. I'd be a little angry too.
Well, he didn't show any animosity to Todd Bridges at the restaurant.
He didn't?
No.
Oh, because
They were
Todd
like,
beat him
"Hey."
again.
They'll put him in the fryer like
Yeah.
they wanted to put Gary Coleman in the fryer. No.
Why didn't you do that celebrity boxing?
Because for me, that's cheesy.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry. No, it's a cheesy thing for me.
You know, no, it's a cheesy thing for me. They just paid me right.
Yeah,
There's
well-
not enough cheese that will not be overcome for money.
They wanted to pay me like
He's
30,
the cheesiest.
They wanted to pay me like 35.
Yeah, that's what it paid.
They wanted to pay me 35. I said that's not enough.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow,
I
he
wanted
keeps
100.
kicking you.
Yeah,
the nice
sure
guy
does.
does.
Why don't you do celebrity kickboxing? Because you're kicking my ass right now, Estrada. I don't care how many times you eat at the friggin' restaurant.
$35,000
Yeah.
isn't enough, Danny.
No.
Man, first Hollywood Squares with the friggin' puppet, now this.
For me, it wasn't enough, and I didn't like. And I was very surprised that Dick Clark was involved with it.
He made me do it, the prick.
Oh, okay, hand puppet.
Yeah, but it got you on The View.
Yeah. Yeah, 2 more seasons of humiliation.
The View.
You were quite good in that.
Yeah, he wore a dress well, didn't he?
No, he did really good in that. You stood your ground with that. Is that kid Mexican?
Mario, yeah.
Yeah.
Born
okay.
Tijuana. Yeah, full-blown Mexican.
Yeah. He
But
wouldn't
you
do
know
it
what?
for 35 either.
Here's my problem. Oh, he'd have done it for free.
No, he wouldn't.
Here's my problem with Mario on that show. We'd be sitting there, and I'd be telling the truth about the way I feel about women and what I'd like to do and what I wouldn't like to do.
Don't even get started.
And he'd go, well, I have sisters, so I would treat all women as if they were my sister. And I'm thinking, you lying whore.
Oh my God! Welcome to my world.
Well, I don't mean it before a while ago.
Welcome to my world.
All right, so now you're locked in a house.
So now I'm in a house, yeah.
With Tammy Faye Baker and the porno guy.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy, who happens, as soon as I got in the house, the first thing I did was I looked for a bed. Where am I going to sleep? And God, I didn't like any of the places at all. I grabbed the one little tiny room that was a solo room for a solo person. And then Tammy got upset because she couldn't sleep in the other room because it had a round bed and it just.
Tammy in a round bed, that's hot.
She's a sweetheart.
I know, everybody's nice, Eric, unless you're celebrity boxing, and then you're just a cheese
Yeah,
ball.
then you're just a cheese ball loser. I boxed my way into Hollywood Squares.
All right, wait, we have to take a break so we're not late for the traffic again. But I see
and I have to run off to do pyramid, so eat me.
I see a lot of people are calling for Eric, so when we come back, we'll finish this thing up.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
By the way, just so you know, she told me not to do it. She
I
said,
did.
"Don't do it."
You did tell him?
I told him.
Right?
And I'm fine with the cheese factor, so you're still good.
Yeah.
It is 7:58. Star 98.7 presents Sarah McLachlan at the
you gotta
Pond in
wait,
Anaheim
Eric.
on July
God damn
13th
it.
at Staples. He's a pushy bastard.
Dozen donuts, please. Identification.
Star 98.7.
That's embarrassing. I caught an edge.
Jamie just ate crap in front of our new boss.
Well, I was doing I was showing him how I'm
Gymnast?
Yeah, I'm a gymnast, and so I jumped up and did a pirouette, and I caught an edge on my shoe, and.
Do you know that you've condensed 3 different forms of sport and dance all into that?
I know.
I'm a gymnast, so I did a pirouette
Yeah.
and caught an edge.
I did, and I crashed to the ground, and it was. Anyway,
B-Rad
how
was
are
right
you?
there.
But you didn't hurt your pretty face.
Oh yes, I did. Smashed
No.
right into ate crap, as they say. Anyway,
'Cause you're
Erik
glowing.
Estrada.
She is glowing.
No, she's beautiful.
Oh,
Those
wow,
eyes. Look at
wow.
her eyes.
Talk
Look at
like
those
I'm not
eyes.
here.
You
That's
got great eyes. You
cool.
guys,
pretty.
guys out there driving to work, you should turn around and come up to the station to check her eyes out.
Yeah, come on over. Check my
Or
eyes
I'll just
out.
bring them down to the street so she doesn't have to get up.
It's Erik Estrada. We're talking about the Surreal Life, Sunday, 9, 8 Central on the WB. We love this show. Vanilla Ice, Tammy Faye Baker, of course, you, Eric. Also, Ron Jeremy.
Ron
What,
Jeremy.
Nice guy, I'm sure.
Yes, I nicknamed him Johnny Homer.
Homer?
Yeah, because the guy is credentialed to teach our children special education. The guy
is?
He has the qualifications. He has the degree to prove it. And also, you put him in front of a piano, and he'll play Mozart to
No.
rock and roll without sheet music.
No.
He's brilliant.
With his weenie?
Ron Jeremy, you swear to God?
Well, I don't swear to God, but yes, he can do it.
To the Lord our Savior?
Hey, he's my God.
He's one of Gretchen's people.
Wow. So
No, he can't do. He's awesome. He's the guy is so, and he's so funny, and he's so friendly, and because he has a bigger Richard than mine, it doesn't make him. The guy, it doesn't flaunt it.
But that thing has been places where no
it
man
shouldn't have
has.
gone.
Yeah.
Where no man should have gone.
Yeah,
Are you
some
kidding
of
me?
those.
Some of those, come on.
Oh well, I don't watch
And not only
those.
that, but some of them are hot, and he's not. So I mean,
well, not now, but what if you saw pictures of him when he was younger?
Okay, can I tell you something?
No? Oh,
he didn't lose his looks.
You know how
He's
I'm not
ugly.
allowed to have any pornography at home?
Yes.
Well, about a month ago, maybe even longer, maybe 2 months ago, I just bought a really dirty magazine at the stand, and I still have it hidden under my bed. And one of the pictures in it is the old men of porn. And they've grayed up his hair. Yes, they've grayed up his hair. Another guy's actually in a wheelchair in the pictorial, and they're like,
Oh,
porn,
that's hot.
porn
I'd
stars.
do that in
It's
a
the
minute.
most. It's the grossest
Pop a
pictorial I ever
wheelie
saw.
and a rager. Yeah. All right, we have some phone calls. Do you
For
mind
Erik
taking-
Estrada.
Say okay.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I don't know who this is.
Who is this?
Oh, why does
This is Wes.
I'm sorry?
Wes?
Wes, yeah.
Hey, Wes, what's up?
Good morning, Wes.
Oh, I had a question for Eric.
Yes,
right
¿qué
here.
pasó?
The California Pines commercial I'm seeing, does that place come with a house for that price?
No, baby. You get to buy the land. It's deeded land. We have 9 properties all over the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you buy the land. You get deeded land in your name, and you can pay for it with your beer money. Because we make it affordable so that a guy knocks himself out for 20 years in the city, and then he wants a piece of place where he can go and build himself a little dream house or whatever he wants to raise his children. And so we make it affordable. It's a real good trip. It's an honest trip. It's a straight up trip. I got to tell you. Check it out.
Yes,
We-
It's an infomercial that Eric's on.
Oh, thank you, Jack.
I got 9 of
I don't
them
know
all
what
over
the
the
hell
United
you're talking
States.
about.
Yeah?
Just keep
Is it good
jabbing
land?
her away. No.
Why not?
Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Sorry for a minute.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening. Stench. Every time I push the phone button, it goes into 2 screens, and it's really pissing me off.
Good morning.
I'm going to go with Andrea.
Adriana.
Adriana, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
We're good. What's up?
Good morning, Adriana.
You guys are the best freaking show in LA.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you.
the only reason I stay awake during traffic, I swear.
God bless you. So what can we do for you this morning?
Nothing. I was just going to ask Eric to see if, since he did the whole Mexican bit, I mean, I'm only 23
Puerto
and I grew
Rican.
up watching him, but I totally thought he was Mexican.
Oh, but that's okay. I mean,
Does that bug
You let my people down.
it doesn't bug me at all. I'm a Latino first, and then nationality is just a label.
You're honorary Mexican in my book.
Hey, listen,
An
I
honorary
love being
Mexican.
an honorary Mexican. I love the Mexican people. They embraced me when I went to Mexico, and they helped me along with my bad Spanish at the beginning.
Awesome.
And they loved me. They me apoyaron.
Yeah. Totally.
Mexican
hey,
people, beautiful.
Jamie,
Yes?
did you ever see Eric on his soap down there?
Yeah, I saw his hairy
He
chest
was
with his
working
nipples.
With some babes.
And you had some gold chains on.
Right on.
She was the sexiest
Hey,
little ever.
I want to be an honorary Mexican. What do I have to do?
Okay, can you
I
say?
don't know.
Can you say, "Hey, mommy"?
Hey, mommy.
There you go.
All right.
You're in.
Petite teeny.
All right. Penne.
Bene, whatever, hell.
But they have me teach them.
I know. That's
Jennifer?
we know penis.
Hi.
Jamie.
Hi.
You gotta turn down your radio.
Turn your radio down, Jennifer.
Yes.
We're all yelling
All
at her.
right.
Hi, Jennifer. Go
Hi,
ahead.
Jennifer.
What were you calling about?
Hi. No, I love you guys. I watch you. Yeah, and I listen every morning, and I know all your shows and stuff. Danny used to watch A Partridge Family
Thank you.
way back in the day.
Did you see his episode when he was on Chips?
Yes, you did 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
And
well,
actually, I think I did like 4
no,
of them.
actually.
No, we had 2 of the karate ones.
Right, but then I also did that one with Chris from the Brady Bunch where we stole cars and I was actually an okay kid.
Were you like the only kid with a gun or
Yeah,
something?
no, I was the only person ever to have a handgun drawn on them on the show.
Yes,
Wow.
by
Barixa.
Barixa.
Yeah.
Barixa
I've been
pulled a
around
shotgun on you.
No, pull a handgun.
Wow, way to remember,
Only
Eric.
hand-
Don't you
only-
remember
he wasn't
Danny's debut?
Well, I
wasn't
never
on the
had
scene.
my gun out.
Yeah, they never took him out. That's
You
my.
wouldn't-
They wouldn't let me.
That's my Trivial Pursuits question right there. Yeah.
Who's on?
Eric, they used to call him Poncherello.
Yes,
That's right.
yes.
Poncherello.
Right, Jennifer.
Used to watch you all the time on Chips. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Goes way back.
Yeah.
But I love you guys. You're very, very open and straight out, and I love
like
that
Mervyn's,
because
but different.
me myself. I mean, I'm Danny. I'm half Italian, so I can totally relate to you.
Cool.
Which is totally awesome, and I love you guys. I really love you guys.
Well, thank
and I
you.
love the view and everything else.
Oh, the view. She loved the view.
Everybody loved the view.
I love the view.
Had I ever been on the friggin'
Mario
view, I'd be
Lopez,
thrilled.
Okay, for what it's worth, I love Mario. Okay?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Mario.
he's Mario. I treat you like a sister.
Yeah. And I don't have porn at my house.
I don't. It's in my office. It's the only thing I made sure made the move.
Here is Mary Jane. Hi, Mary Jane.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Eric. You were in a Tuesday Never Comes.
Yes.
Old movie, wasn't it?
Old one, darling. 20 years old, I think.
Yeah, you sure were. My boyfriend Kevin Piles worked on it with you.
Oh, wonderful.
That's why. But I'm glad to
Remember
see
him?
you're doing well. And Jamie, keep up the good work. And Danny, we love you.
I love Mario.
I love Mario.
All those guys on the view.
Every guy on the view is
Does anybody
great.
love Dick?
I love
Dick.
Yes.
Eric, thank you so much for coming in, man.
Listen, WB, don't forget.
It's the WB. It's the Surreal Life, Sunday at 9,
Yes,
8
you gotta
Central.
watch. You gotta watch.
it's awesome.
There's some great stuff. We play volleyball in a nudist resort. The guys, you gotta come and see Little Punch.
Oh, wait. Hey, Evelyn?
Yes.
Did you have a request?
Yes, to,
Yeah,
sing,
go-
to sing the song with Erik Estrada.
What song? What are you gonna sing?
Dos Mujeres Un Camino.
Oh, okay, let's do it, man.
All right, here we go.
Okay, I'll do the chorus.
You sing too, Monica. You know it. Okay,
Yeah,
Monica.
let's go.
I
let's
just
go.
know the chorus.
All right, ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Dos mujeres, un camino.
Dos
mujeres
compartiendo el
You
mismo
guys suck.
hombre.
Great, man.
That's it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Erik Estrada, everybody. See you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Call Jamie and Danny now. 1-877-487-9999.
Okay, kids, it is 812 Star 98.7. Listen, to Jamie and me today for your chance to win the perfect Valentine's Day gift basket from Hustler Hollywood, filled with your gifts for Valentine's Day that you'll treasure for many nights to come. Then join Jack and Stench and me at Hustler Hollywood store on Sunset next Thursday night. Excuse me, the 9th. I'm a little flustered here. Anyway, your chance to win is coming up in just a couple of minutes. Here's Chris Hughes.
From the Lexus